Good morning and assalamu alaikum. This lecture is for grade 8 science, and today our topic of study is trends in the periodic table. As we already know about the periodic table, that periodic table is being designed into groups and rows. So you can say groups and periods and groups and rows, or table and column and rows. So you have the periodic table with you in your notebook I have given you. So what you have to do, you have to keep the periodic table in front of you, and then you will try to understand what I am telling you. Okay, so first of all is that arrangement in the periodic table. You know that periodic table is being arranged into groups and periods. Groups are those which are, if you will see the vertical columns or the straight columns, which are in 90 degree, 1 2 3, 1a 1b 1a 2a 2b 3a 4a, like this. And periods are horizontal, laid down position. So if we will see the arrangement of elements in the periodic table into groups and periods with predictable properties allow us to assume certain patterns in the electronic configurations. Other properties of elements follow predictable patterns in periodic table. For example, atomic radius, ionization energy, metallic character, electronegativity. Okay. With the periodic table we can guess, or we can predict, or we can assume the atomic radius, means atomic size of the atom. We can assume the ionization energy, amount of energy of the element. We can predict that either this element is metal or non-metal or metallide, and we can guess that which element will give the electron and which element will take the electrons. If you can see here, see this hydrogen, these are the groups, vertical, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There are total 8 groups. You can see here 1a 2a 3a 4a 5a 6a 7a and 8a. And here are the periods, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So there are total of 7 periods and 8 groups. If you can see at top, the size of the element is small. You are going further down, the size is getting increased along the group. But if you will go from left to right along the periods, before the size was big, now size is getting smaller. See here, size is getting smaller, again size is getting smaller. Same is the case with the other group. If you will go from top to bottom, the size will increase, but if you will go from left to right, the size will decrease, or the radius will decrease. Why? What is the reason why it is decreasing or increasing? If you move across the period, you gain electrons, but you also gain protons. More protons hold the electrons tighter. See, for example, if you have 2 people inside and 2 people outside, the force will be equal, so they will get shrinked. But if you will have 3 people outside and 2 inside, they will go outside furthermore, they will not stay inside. So here, whenever you are moving from left to right, the number of electrons are increases and number of protons are also increases, so the bonding force is more strong. That's why their size is small. As you move down the group, electrons are increasing, and their shells are also increasing. If you can see those shells, 1 2 3, more shells, bigger will be the size. Less shells, lesser will be the size. So that was the trend about atomic radius. Next is the ionization energy. First of all, you must know what is the ionization energy. Ionization energy is the energy required to remove one electron from an atom. I will make it simple for you. When we need to remove an electron from an atom, to remove an electron from atom, or when we need to take out the electron from an atom, we need some amount of energy. Without energy you can't. For example, if you want to pull the door cannot be pulled by itself. You will pull it by your hand. What you did, you give energy by your hand to pull the door. Okay, so same is the case. We require energy to pull or remove the electron from its atom. That energy is called ionization energy. Low ionization energy, easy to remove the electron. High ionization energy, hard to remove the electron. As you move down from top to bottom, ionization energy decrease. As you move left from as you move from left to right across the period, ionization energy will increase. So today we studied two trends of the periodic elements present in the periodic table. We will continue in the next lecture the rest too. What you have to do, you have to write these trends on your notebook about atomic radius and ionization energy, and you have to mention few elements which has low ionization energy, which has high ionization energy, and you have to mention the elements which has small atomic radius and which has the bigger atomic radius, at least three elements. Thank you. Have a good day ahead.